welcome to another live stream watch long reaction. Tonight, well, this morning, it's not even tonight, at least for me. Right now, this morning, we are watching and reacting to Bayern Munich versus Auckland City FC 2025 FIFA Club World Cup Group C group stage match. We got one. Let's see how good this goes. We got a lot of games today. This is the first of many. The busiest day of them all when it comes to this summer. There will not be a day as busy as this. I checked. Today's the craziest day of them all. Starting 11s are as follows. This summer will have some crazy days, but nothing this crazy as this Sunday is. Domingo Futbolero, one after the other after the other. 5 games, 4 streams, 1 double review. We're going to have some fun with this one. Probably. Starting 11s are as follows. For Bayern Munich, we have Manuel Neuer in goal. The back four, Rafael Guerreiro. Josep Stanisic, Jonathan Tah. We have Sasha Bowie, the defensive midfield two, Joshua Kimmich. Alexander Pavlovic, the midfield three of Kingsley Coman, Thomas Muller, Michael Olise, and Harry Kane up top. Thomas Muller playing his final tournament as a Bayern Munich player. Good morning, Dylan. No Alphonso Davies. He blew out his knee. He would probably have to play for Bayern whether he wanted to or not if he was healthy. But probably be the one Canadian who wouldn't have showed up if he was healthy at the Gold Cup. But that's life. We have, for Auckland City, in goal, Connor Tracy. The back five of Regant Marathi, Nathan Lobo. We have Adam Mitchell. Michael Den Heyer, Boxall. That name's familiar. It is Michael Boxall's brother. We have Gerard Garriga, Meyer Bevan, former Cavalry player. Meyer Bevan will start this game. Mario Illich, David Yu, and Dylan Manicum for Auckland City. And yes, Meyer Bevan, the former Cavalry player, is starting this game. They don't even have their full squad, it sounds like. At least that's what I read. Well, no, they have the same amount of players as Bayern Munich. Honestly, that's shocking. I bet 20 that Auckland wins today. Well, get ready to part with that $20. It is. Just imagine what happens if Auckland wins this game. Just imagine the reaction. Just imagine the reaction if Auckland somehow wins this game or even draws. I'd have half a mind. I won't make an RSR for it because I still have an hour between both matches, this match and the next. But if I thought it would get me a lot of views, if Auckland won this match, I would do it. Shaking hands. Each team, and they kind of have those face-off lines. They still have the face-off lines. Starting 11, Neuer for Bayern Munich. Neuer, back four, Guerreiro, Stanisic, Tah, Bowie, Pavlovic, Kimmich, Coman, Muller, Olise, and Harry Kane. He finally won a trophy. Can he win another? They won't. It'd be funny if they did, but they won't. Auckland City, Tracy in goal. Lobo, Boxall, Mitchell, Marathi, Illich, Denhire, Garriga, Meyer, Bevan, Manicum. Front three. Meyer, Bevan. I can't control what they do. It's not my job. I'm not their coach. I don't know why you're asking me, please. I can't freaking control them. I'm not their coach. And frankly, I never would be. Start VAR referee Mahmoud Ashur from Egypt. Center ref Issa Sai from, well, I don't know. Not CONCACAF. Control them like a video game. I can't do that. I might throw that on my other screen. I don't know. I have to do the sad thing is I have to do the PSG Madrid game. I might throw the Canadian Grand Prix on the other screen, though. Probably not. Honestly, probably not. Don't worry, I'll do a Grand Prix this year live. Don't worry, at some point. This one, it doesn't look like Lando or Ferrari's going to do shit. It looks like Max Verstappen or George Russell's going to win it. But the good news about that is that means the title between Oscar and Lando is going to go further down the season if George or Verstappen wins. So you know what? The title race goes longer. So that's the good news. About to kick off this match at TQL Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm not disrespecting them. It's just I'm being realistic. They ain't got a chance in hell. Davies are not. And if Bayern Munich's, well, they're not. But if Bayern's anything like Canada, and Manuel Neuer's going halfway up the pitch. He ain't afraid of nothing. I mean, he probably would normally do that anyway, but like Bayern Munich just filled the other half of the pitch, and then freaking Manuel Neuer went halfway up the pitch. I mean, it's Manuel Neuer, but, you know, okay. All right. If Bayern Munich's anything like Canada, they play better without Alphonso Davies. I don't know if that's a meme at this point, but playing forward. Oh, nice play. Elise plays it back around. I said we get a goal before the first 15 minutes are up. By Bayern Munich, of course. Auckland City, that gets cleared out. Realistic isn't disrespectful. I'm up. I actually ate some pizza for breakfast. I know, I can't believe it. Do I seem a little bit more peppy? If I do, it's because I ate some pizza for breakfast. I guess breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And no, it was a pepperoni pizza. 2 minutes in. If I seem more peppy, I guess breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And it was a brand new pizza as well. It wasn't either way. 2 minutes in. 0-0. No, I think you're right. Oh, so you have DAZN for what's the word? Premium. I'm not doing that. I could watch Formula 4 and Club World Cup for free. And it looks just fine to me. So I'll stick with it. Vincent Kompany, the manager of Bayern Munich, and he had a pretty good season with Bayern. Heading into his second. of course. I don't know if you call this his second or still his first, but he's heading to his second. Debut for Ta. Pizza, that's not good. Why is it not good? Champions breakfast, damn it. Fair. If Auckland lose, I'll blame you. Well, hey, if that's what you got to do to sleep at night, shit. I'm sure if you asked, like, you could say, like, well, why is steak good for you? Paul Bissonnette got the gout. I didn't know you could do that. All I know is that I might end up getting the gout the same way. I don't eat steak as much as him, but if I ever get the gout, it's because I ate a lot of steak. I didn't know that was a thing. You gave a curse to Auckland City. I didn't curse them. I'm being realistic. Dude, do I look like I have a damn cauldron in front of me? Do I look like the Wicked Witch of the West? I'm being realistic. Like, yeah, it'd be funny if they won. I'd be happy for them, but it would be funny. Hell, if they drew, it would be funny. I'd be happy for them, but it'd be funny. Cross in. Header. Oh, what a save. Like, I didn't curse nobody. I could care less. Just because I'm wearing a Bayern jersey, you know, it's a Club World Cup game. That's why I'm doing it. Like, I don't even care about Bayern winning. Guess why? The person who makes me want to care about Bayern winning blew out his damn knee. He's not playing. I could give a shit less. It's like Dak Prescott. The Dallas Cowboys. I couldn't care about the Dallas Cowboys results last year because Dak blew out. Well, however Dak got hurt, whatever it was, he wasn't playing. Bayern Munich's like the Dallas Cowboys to me. I honestly hate them. Header, goal. Bayern Munich. Kingsley Coman scores 1-0. 5:26. Well, it's probably not going to be that. 1-0, 6 minutes in. Like, Bayern Munich is legitimately like the Dallas Cowboys to me. If there wasn't a player that for some reason extended his contract and stayed that I really care about, that made what I root for relevant, well, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd hate them. But because Dak Prescott's dumbass went and signed an extension twice with the Dallas Cowboys, I have to root for that sorry-ass team. Because he made Mississippi State relevant, just like Alphonso Davies. Signed an extension with Bayern Munich and stayed with his sorry-ass club. Like, I wouldn't root for him if Alphonso Davies had nothing to do with it. Just like he's not playing right now. So, well, yeah, that is true. Kingsley Coman has the first goal of the Club World Cup. So you want to know. And yes, it was a Jonathan Tah assist. Wait, is it his Bayern debut? It is. It actually is. Yes, it is his Bayern debut. Holy crap. He just went there. I could have sworn it was last year. No, he did stay with Bayer Leverkusen, and then he left after Xabi Alonso. Okay, yeah, it is Jonathan Tah's Bayern debut. I thought you were talking about the side of your ass. No, it is. Are you slow? I just woke up, so yeah, probably right now, yeah. I know they were talking about him leaving for Bayern last summer. I didn't realize that came back. I missed it. I won't lie, I missed it. How we doing, Henry? I think I may have heard about it in passing, but I kind of missed it. It's like the one thing that actually happened during that 10-day window. Well, besides Liam Delap. Olise, cross in. Oh, and Man City buying like 3 more players because screw it. That's why. Olise cooked. Man, he's amazing. Michael Olise is amazing. I could see why he left Crystal Palace. He's too good for them. He's still playing Champions League football, so did he really regret it? I don't know. Why can't you help Auckland? Well, I'm not their coach. I can't control them like it's a video game. And even if I tried, they'd still lose 4-0. I like a challenge, but I'm not delusional. I like a challenge, but I'm not delusional. 9th minute. Pray to the football gods. There will be done. There will be done. The football gods will be done. Boogity, 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 amen. All things give thanks. That was actually Jesus, I know. That was an awesome 3 months. That was an awesome 3 months. Mateta's still doing pretty well. Eze, he kind of misses Olise, but Mateta, he still got it. Olise, he went to Bayern off of it, so good for him. 10 minutes. Are we talking about Club World Cup or Gold Cup? Miami might have just become one if we're talking about the Club World Cup after how they played last night. If we're talking about the Gold Cup, Trinidad. Costa Rica's not a dark horse. They might, to me, if you're in the Big Five, the USA, sucks ass right now. If they win, it's shocking, but that's not dark horse. That's just somehow reversion to the mean. Costa Rica winning is not dark horse. They're one of the Big Five. Panama winning, it's finally long time coming. Same as Canada. Mexico, well, they're the favorite right now. Well, to most people. Shot! What? Trinidad. Jamaica's not. You really love the Saudi Pro League, don't you? I mean, if Inzaghi wasn't their coach, I'd agree with you. I think Inzaghi is a fraud. Did you not watch that Champions League final? Also, bottle job. Complete and utter bottle job. 2 Champions League finals lost under Inzaghi. He lost the league. He lost the Coppa Italia. Yeah. I mean, well, that's probably good enough for Saudi Arabia, but I mean, they're actually getting a bit younger. I mean, Keylor Navas probably knocks the average age of that squad up by like 5, but they're not as old as they used to be. They've actually had a really good youth movement recently. If you watch the Copa America and since, they actually had a youth movement, especially outside of goal, but somehow Keylor Navas reappeared. And he's actually playing. Header saved. Like, he's playing. Other than that, somebody got a stick for it. Fair enough. Palmeiras and Porto. are playing at 5 o'clock, which I'm covering the USA game, so do that what you will. Botafogo versus Seattle Sounders at 9, which will be live for that. At CenturyLink Field as well. Seattle playing at their own home stadium. See, even Miami didn't get that. But Miami played in Miami at the Miami Dolphins Stadium. Doesn't count. And LAFC got screwed. And LAFC got screwed. They can't even play in LA because Leon was supposed to play this tournament. And then they got kicked out because reasons. Like LAFC can't even play in LA. Who's going to win the Champions League? Dude, let this finish. They're playing in Atlanta. They're playing in Atlanta tomorrow in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. LA at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. How nuts. LA can't even play in LA. Champions League, I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to stick with PSG back-to-back because, like, they're just too good right now. That's out for a goal kick. PSG's too good right now. Chelsea has no chance in hell. I'm going to be real. They'll probably have a better chance of winning this tournament than the actual Champions League. Chelsea has no chance in hell. Now, they'll go to the knockout stage. I'm sure of it. You'd have to screw up really badly not to do that. They'll make the knockout stage, Chelsea. Win it? No. I'm not. Unless Liam Delap becomes the freaking second coming of Didier Drogba times Diego Costa. If he does that, then they may. If he scores like 20 goals per tournament, or like the equivalent, if he scores like 50 goals all comps, they might. There's no things to fix. What? Well, it doesn't matter. They're playing Chelsea, so do that what you will. Playing forward. Where do you think Gyökeres will go? Arsenal. They actually need a striker. They have the money. They make a move. They need to make a move or they get stuck. I think he already is, but here's the difference. Like, I agree with Alfie from HITC Sevens. Infantino is corrupt to the point where you know he's corrupt. Like, you know how corrupt he is. Like, he doesn't hide it. Sepp Blatter hid his corruption. Like, FIFA Uncovered. Here's the funny thing. Sepp Blatter and his cronies got hit by the feds. The FBI. And they got knocked out of FIFA. But Gianni Infantino can openly be corrupt and suck off the Saudis and for their money. And no, he's not even hit by the feds. There's a World Cup in the USA. Well, okay. Qatari, Russia, well, that was already done. Russia and Qatar was already done, but he certainly loved it. USA and Saudi. Oh, and yeah, 6 host World Cup. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that man is openly corrupt. And he's honestly worse. At least Sepp Blatter hit it. The thing about corruption is you should hide it. Like, Infantino's a horrible fascist. He didn't even, like, here's the funny thing about Infantino. He took like 2 months to be like, oh, we're going to reform FIFA, and then just started doing horribly, openly corrupt shit. He like sped run fascism. He sped run fascism. Goal for Bayern Munich. And it is a goal for Bowie. Bowie scores 2-0. I ain't a dad yet, so hey, buddy. I agree. Bowie scores the goal. It's 2-0. Sasha Bowie. What a header down, and he just pops it. Coman with a header. Sasha Bowie with a goal. It's 2-0. Bayern Munich can't play at Mercedes Stadium because BMW's from Munich, Mercedes from Stuttgart. I know BMW and Mercedes. All I know about Mercedes is Lewis Hamilton and George Russell and Toto Wolff. Valtteri Bottas, yes. Well, Schumacher also drove for Mercedes. He did. He won for Mercedes. Also, Rosberg, a Monaco-based YouTuber who beat Lewis Hamilton in equal machinery. Okay, I know more about Mercedes than I think. Well, also, the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, the home of the New Orleans Saints. I also know about that in Nolans. So, home of a couple of WrestleManias. And would have been a third, but they stole it. Because Vegas. Now, if there is Katrina 2025, you know what? Maybe they might have made the right decision. If there is a Katrina-like hurricane this summer, WWE may have made the right decision. Goal for Bayern Munich. It's 3-0. 20 minutes in. Michael Elise, 3-0. Taps in the rebound. 3-0. I agree. Hey, buddy. 3-0. What are your predictions for this game? 6-7-0 probably. Coman's back to his prime. Well, that's good, but it's also playing Auckland City. Oh, God. And he would probably do it. Be like, hey, Speed's FIFA president for a day. The sad part is he might actually do better in Infantino. Honestly, I don't really like Speed. I don't understand him at all. I don't get it. I don't get how the dude is so Teflon. Don't get it. I don't understand him. He's not for me. You know, I kind of respect it, though. I kind of respect how much shit he's gotten away with and how famous he is. Varchek. I still don't understand it, though. I know the world's full of hypocrisy, but, you know, I don't understand it. And it is a good goal, 3-0. I think Speed would actually be a better FIFA president. At least he would do things that are actually good for the game, even though he doesn't know what good for the game is. He would dumbly just stumble upon things that are actually good for the game. He might actually do a better job. That's probably the nicest thing I'll ever say about Speed. So, count your days. Circle it. That's probably the nicest thing I'll ever say about him. That I respect the fact that he's became what he's become. Even though people are, well, I don't understand how he got away with all this shit that he's done. Shot, goal, 4-0. Kingsley Coman with a goal. His second of the game. 4-0. Holy shit. Ay. This is getting bad. It might not even be, it might be 10-0 at this point. 7-0. It might be worse. Was that intentional from Kane? I'm not sure. I'm stupid. Forgot to bet over 4.5 in this match. Hell, you could bet over 7. Yeah, bet over 4.5. They set the line that low. Shit, that's an easy shit. I should have done it too. That's an easy line. I should have done it too. They set the line that low. 4.5. Really? Bayern Munich is going to chop their heads off. Like, maybe because it's a friendly tournament, you don't know how Bayern would have reacted. They've scored 4 goals in 22 minutes. Yeah, no, it's going to hit 5-0 at some point, even if they slow down. Jesus. I think that would have been the easiest money you would make. Well, I didn't know that. Was that intentional from Kane? I'm not sure. It worked out, though. plays down. My Lord, Auckland, 4 and 20 minutes. Correct will be over 8. Got to be fair to Auckland here, though. 4-0. Jurgen Klopp should be the new president of FIFA. I think Jurgen Klopp would be an amazing FIFA president. Here's the problem, though. He's not down for corruption. Jurgen Klopp, here's the bad thing about FIFA. Like, Jurgen Klopp would probably be JFK'd. Like, Jurgen Klopp would be the JFK of FIFA, and he'd be assassinated by some random dude because he made FIFA clean. They take him down to the European version of Dallas. His vice president would LBJ him. Jurgen Klopp would be JFK'd if he was ever the president of FIFA. I don't want that. There'd be the European version of Dallas 63. So they put somebody on the grassy knoll of Brussels, Belgium. Jack Ruby's grandson. Has something to do with it. Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald's grandson. Lee Harvey Oswald's grandson. Stop it, Bayern. They're already dead. Good pass from Olise. I think you might be right. But it's also Auckland City. It's going to be like 10. Company can sub out the whole some guys by halftime already. Good. I mean, it's Auckland City, but he's having a good performance. I didn't really expect this good of a performance from him. The problem is this is going to set him up for a lot of expectations, and people are just watching him for the first time here. He's not that good. I preface everything with saying it's Auckland City. But yeah, no, Jurgen Klopp would be an amazing FIFA president if they wouldn't. Well, it'd be less corrupt than Gianni Infantino. You can't shoot AI in the back of the head. You can't assassinate AI, which that might be a problem at some. I don't think it'll be a problem, but some people think that might be a problem. You can't assassinate AI, so maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying, you pick somebody as good as Jurgen Klopp to be a FIFA president, he's going to get JFK'd. Because there are things you shouldn't do. JFK said he was going to get rid of the CIA. They killed him. How we doing? Like, that wasn't just, honestly, it's let me tell you, Lyndon Baines Johnson got JFK killed. He brought him down to Dallas to get him killed. The CIA got JFK killed. They wanted him dead. He wanted to get rid of the CIA and dismantle the Fed. They got him killed. There are things you don't do. I agree with JFK. I have a lot of respect for JFK. The Kennedy family as a whole. Man, they went through a lot of shit. RFK and JFK wanted to actually be good presidents and good leaders for the United States of America, and they killed them both. Point is, you don't sell yourself out to the big interests, to the shadowy powers. They'll get you killed. Same with FIFA. Jurgen Klopp would never sell himself out to the shadowy powers and the puppet hand that controls FIFA. They get him killed. But they don't take it that seriously. And yeah, nobody thought the USA took it that seriously until they killed JFK. And nobody's tried to dismantle the Fed or the CIA ever since, even though it should be. Think about that. Even Mr. Drain the Swamp never tried to dismantle the CIA or the Fed. He's still breathing. Because he knows better. I wish he... The point is, you should dismantle the Fed and the CIA, but they would kill anybody who tried. Ask JFK. Oh, you can't. He's dead. Corner. For Bayern. Cross in. I mean, Trump tried to act like it. They put the damn Club World Cup in his office. Honestly, couldn't be worse. 29th minute. Cross in. Header. Damn, look at these rankings for Auckland City on FOTMob. 4.7, 4.8, 4.5, 4.9. Jesus Christ. Dude. Do I say the words roll tide? No. Good debut from Ta. 30th minute. Hail State. Hail, dear old state. Fight for that victory today. Hit the line and tote the ball. Cross the goal before you fall. Then we yell. Yell, yell, yell for dear old state. We yell like H-E-L-L. Fight for Mississippi State. Win the game today. Hail State. There you go. 1-1. Ah, that's interesting. I could see it. Playing forward. Olise. Kane. Cross in. Saved. Playing forward, 31st minute. One Suriname, Costa Rica, I could see happening. Like, I could see that. That's definitely likely. .32 minute. This match has been kind of pleasant to watch. Honestly, it's better than I expected. I knew it was going to be an ass kicking, but it's fun. Also went full conspiracy nut. Even though I think we can all agree that JFK got killed. And by got killed, I mean Oswald didn't act alone. And by that, I mean the government got JFK killed. And by that, I mean the CIA and Lyndon Baines Johnson. I mean, I think we can all agree the JFK assassination stinks to high heaven. I think we can all agree on that one. There are some things we can't agree on, but I think we can all agree. Ball crossed in. We'll leave it alone, though. Point is, Jurgen, you're a good guy. Jurgen Klopp, you're a saint. Never be the FIFA president. Point is, Jurgen Klopp, you're a saint. Never become the FIFA president. I would hate to see what they do to you. Is my point. Jurgen Klopp, you are too much of a good soul to be the FIFA president. You're too idealistic. You're not corrupt enough. But he works for Red Bull. Okay, yeah, I can't defend that, but I think he regrets it. Saved. I think he regrets it. Yeah. So, well, we all sin, don't we? I mean, there's a reason why there's a God. I think he regrets it, though. I think he kind of regrets it, though. You can kind of tell. He ain't happy with it. I think he regrets it. So, see, like, there are things that if he didn't regret it, if you can't tell, like I'll say, if you couldn't tell that he regrets it, then I'd be worried. But it kind of seems like his body's kind of rejecting it. So I have more faith in him than I should. But nobody's perfect unless you're God. What's the time in San Diego? It starts at 10, so that would be 8. 8 o'clock in San Diego. 10 o'clock here, so 8 o'clock in San Diego. The beautiful city of San Diego. Here comes Bayern. Cross in. Shot. Oh, good block. Offside. No. Been spreading the word now. I need to ease my mind. Been planting them apple seeds, and while the apples grow. I'm doing good, soccer guy. Oh, it's 11 in the morning and we're going off the rails already. Man, I got like 6.5 hours of sleep and we're going off the rails already. Oh, Lord. And I ate breakfast. My brain's working really good. I ate breakfast. Pizza, but still. I'm doing good. 38th minute. Oh. Well, there you go. 4-0 for Bayern Munich. I'm surprised they haven't scored. They haven't scored in 16 minutes. Let's see if they have the full stats now. Oh, they do. Oh, awesome. They have the full stats finally, because for some reason the Miami game they didn't on FOTMob. I don't know what the hell happened. I had to get most of the stats from the MLS website. But they have them here. All right. Playing forward. Here comes Bayern Munich. Shot blocked. Man, if this stays 4-0 and everybody loses their over 4.5 bets, Lord have mercy. I'm doing good. Playing forward. Cross in. Header over the bar. Gyökeres to Benfica? Huh? Nothing. They've been walking. Here's the problem with that. This is a 32-team Club World Cup. Now, Miami would have still kicked their ass. Miami would have kicked their ass, but would that be betraying Sporting? Yeah, I don't understand that. Besides, it's honestly some random Portuguese post on Instagram. And it looks like it was Gyökeres' real. It looks like a story post. Oh, fake news. I got baited. That didn't make any sense to me. Like, Benfica would have been a lateral move at best. Second of all, it would have been, I don't think he would stab Sporting in the back like that. Besides, Benfica doesn't really even have the money to pay for him. It doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know why I got baited, but it's freaking midday. I'm normally not on camera this early. Well, there's a couple of times, but I don't like it. I don't like when I'm on camera this early. I only got like 6 hours of sleep. I actually ate breakfast this time, which is, again, it was a pizza, but 42nd minute. Bayern's clearly going to advance at this point. Well, it's called a Club World Cup, where every confederation has to have a representation. But I could see why the OFC never had a full spot at a 32-team World Cup. They weren't good enough. And New Zealand, as a national team, is actually somewhat solid compared to Auckland City. Like, New Zealand never got their asses kicked this bad. Now, Fiji, on the other hand, and Tahiti, Does this trolley go to Tahiti? Yeah, 30 goals against. Cost you. Shot, save. It'll cost you. 30 goals against. 43rd minute. You know what? I can understand why a 32-team World Cup never had a full spot for OFC, even though it was always going to be New Zealand. I could see why. I mean, at this point, the way the USMNT machine treated Pulisic, he might. He'll still get called up, but they treated Pulisic like shit. It's like he wanted to be there for the friendlies, and they didn't let him. And then they freaking demonized him. They changed the narrative to make Pulisic look like the shit bag, which you shouldn't do that, but whatever. I've been like, I'm going on holiday. I'm going to be in the USA for 2 weeks. Well, at least on holiday from you. I'm on holiday to play some football. Why would you reject it? Be like, I got 2 weeks of PTO. I'm taking my 2 weeks of PTO to play some football. Header. I agree. Now the Europeans are still like, it doesn't matter. Shut up. Header, shot, goal. There's number 5, Thomas Muller, scores for Bayern Munich. His final tournament with Bayern starts with a goal for Thomas Muller. He's going to be leaving Bayern at the end of this tournament. And he starts his swan song with a goal. Thomas Muller with a goal, 5-0. Elise. Boom. Boom. What a cross. And Muller pops it away. Poch said players must listen. It's more teams and groups. Elise is destroying Auckland. Yeah. Let me see. 2 assists, 1 goal. Michael Elise, 2 assists, 1 goal. The whole back line and the keeper of Auckland City are all on red rankings. And a midfielder. 4 minutes of stoppage time. You don't even have a ranking. He hasn't even done anything. Save. Meyer Bevan hadn't even touched the ball. Okay, no, he's touched the ball 11 times. My bad. Calvary, come save him. Bobby Smirniotis, if you know what's good for you. Hey, Bobby Smirniotis, save Meyer Bevan from this. Forge needs a striker and Brian Wright ain't doing it. Save Meyer Bevan from this shit show. Reverse. Damn it. Who was it? Reverse Anthony Novak him. Do what Calvary did with Anthony Novak. Steal him. Playing forward. They said Meyer Bevan went back to Auckland City so he could be fit for when Auckland FC became a thing, and he's still playing for Auckland City. Save him! Smirniotis. Save him. Bring him back to the CPL. But on Forge this time. Forge needs a striker still. Well, I think Auckland City's getting thrashed 6-0. 6-0. Elise. Elise with a second goal. 2 goals, 2 assists. 6-0. What a goal. Bayern Munich. 6-0. And it's still not halftime. Yeah, no, Auckland City's getting killed by Auckland City is about to get killed by Benfica and Boca Juniors as well. Probably not as bad, but hey, Boca Juniors will look like they used to. They might even get to 15. Hey, Dylan, at least Boca Juniors will get back to what they used to playing against Auckland City. Well, no, the over was 4.5. They already got 6. So, unless the line changed, yeah, if you live bet it, no, they might. If you bet it before the game, you should be just fine. Seconds to go. Vamos Boca. They're already dead. Auckland may be dead, but they're still getting fucked. Jeffrey Dahmer is taking his seat. It's halftime, 6-0. Probably horrible odds right now. Hey, if you want to bet on it, Meyer Bevan might find one. No, he won't. Not in this game. I'm rooting for it. Come on, Meyer Bevan. Come on, get a goal. If you don't, Bobby, save him. Bobby Smirniotis, save him from this hell. Bring him back to Canada. Have mercy on them. Sub off the whole attack. $6-0. Oh my God. I would hate to be Auckland right now. Just sitting there like, we came here for this? With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight. We will be back. Lordy, have mercy. $6-0. Sit tight, be back. Back for the stats at the half. We're back for the stats at the half. We have 71% possession, 29% possession, 15 shots to 0, 9 shots on goal to 0. We have 341 accurate passes, 90% to 118, 71%, 8 fouls to 2, 4 corners to 0, 15 shots to 0, 9 shots on goal to 0. We have 380 passes to 167, 90% pass accuracy to 71% pass accuracy, 3 throws to 8, 2 offside to 1. We have 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards, 0, 6-0 at the half. Bayern Munich is killing Auckland City. It's that simple. 10 is probably closer, I would say. Like, the ball hasn't even crossed midfield, it feels like, for Auckland City. They've been pinned back for 45 minutes. And frankly, they might be pinned back for 90. If there's any stoppage time in the second half of this game, that is evil. Let's be real. If this game ends up having any stoppage time after 90, even a minute, that is evil. That is evil by the FIFA referees. I know FIFA loves to have correct stoppage time. The real stoppage time, but we'll see what happens. 8 or 10 at full time. So, we'll see. We'll see how the second half goes. Who's been man of the match? Olise. Olise. But yeah, Olise, of course. Second half's about to start. Well, we'll see how the second half goes. But waiting for the second half to start. Hmm. Second half at TQL Stadium. Here we go. Second half, here we go. Honestly, if Bayern Munich doesn't make like 2 or 3 subs at the half, I'm going to be shocked. Like, if they don't make any subs at the half, I'm going to be somewhat shocked. If they don't make like 3, 2 or 3, I'm going to be... Yep, Serge Gnabry is coming on for Coman. Olise coming off for... They made 2. Okay. For Carl. Serge Gnabry comes on and Carl comes on. Second half to start. It's 2. About what you'd expect, frankly. Playing forward. 45th minute. Leonard Carl came on. Olise and Coman came off for Leonard Carl and Serge Gnabry. 2 best players are off. Well, I mean, hey, they've already won the game, so I don't think it matters. They'll still probably score 2 more goals this half at the very least. Who came off for them? No, but Bayern will still find like 2 more goals. Playing forward. Gnabry. Carl has good stats. The U19 Bundesliga. Yeah. They wouldn't play him if he wasn't somewhat solid, even against a team like Auckland. At least he gets to say he got to participate during a Club World Cup game, especially if they win. Brought down, especially if they somehow win the tournament, which I don't know if that'll happen. Good start, but you got drawn against a team where, oh, bad. See, some teams are going to have to score that. I'm surprised Harry Kane hasn't scored yet. Mr. Scores, Mr. finally wins a trophy, has not scored yet. Guess he partied his ass off. 48th minute. I mean, I don't blame him. He finally won a trophy. You know what's crazy? Like, the crazy thing is, I'm not the only one who said this, but the crazy thing is like Harry Kane and Tottenham both won a trophy, and Harry Kane's not on Tottenham. And then Tottenham fired their coach. Which is nuts. '48th minute, which is absolutely nuts. Playing forward. Shot saved. Superior player of the match, Michael Elise. I'll give you that answer right now. Auckland City still pinned back in their own end. Ooh. '49th minute. Shot wide. Is that going to be a corner for Auckland City? It looks like it will be. Auckland City finally got out of their own half for the first time all game. Manicum made the run, played it forward. That actually was a really good worked play. Not like it changes anything, but they get a corner. Dylan Manicum sets up a play that gets to a corner. Looks like Garriga will take the corner. Come on, Meyer Bevan, score the damn goal. Cross in. Save. Right to Neuer. Kimmich has been kind of average. The dude's getting older. That's honestly not a good sign playing freaking Auckland City, but he's done what he's had to do. 7.7 is a little bit high. I will agree. 50th minute. Gnabry. Somehow that's onside. Guerrero. Gnabry. Header. Oh! A backwards header by Carl, and he doesn't pop it in. Good try. Wasn't what you'd expect. Hold on. By the way, if it is, I might. So, 51st minute. Playing forward. .52 minutes. Because he is. Get away with it, too. Frankly. That's funny. Formula One post. Kids are playing street hockey on the hairpin before the Canadian Grand Prix. That's awesome. That's so Canadian. That would be awesome. Street hockey on the hairpin on the before the Canadian Grand Prix. That is awesome. Because the Oilers don't die. Game 4 is the perfect example. The Oilers won. Guess what? Game 4 was in Florida. They came back from 3-0 down to win. The Oilers don't die. They're not going to go out like punks. They're going to win Game 6. Cross in. Besides, they already played a game like punks this one, so Game 5. So they ain't going to do that 2 games in a row. How we doing? I'm doing good, Cellar Door. 55th minute. Out. Corner for Bayern. Kimmich crosses in. Gnabry shot save. Muller's header isn't there. I thought they said Chelsea's ad would be the freaking ad they got would be on the jerseys. Short corner. I don't know. Header. I don't know why. Must be a mechanical problem. Because I haven't seen your comments either. It must be from the YouTube side because I haven't seen your comments either. So I can't help you. I don't know how to help you. That sucks that your comments don't show up. But I can't help you. I don't know how to fix that. All up. Oh. It's the zone. Big ol'. It's big ol'. Yeah, I didn't see that. 57th minute. Header. I mean, here's the thing about horror movies. They're idiotic. The mentality, or how do I put it? The thought processes during horror movies are stupid. Like, the characters are the dumbest people I've ever met. Like I could survive better in a horror movie than the people in the horror movie. Now I know it's scripted, but some of the stuff like the funny thing about shot, I don't. They have that stupid growl. What do you mean? They have that stupid growl thing that they play every time the Panthers score. Have you not paid attention to that? See, I know this is how you not watch hockey. You're just trying to piss me off. The Panthers have that stupid growl thing that they play 500 times in a row. Yeah. Like, here's the thing about horror movies. Like, they make all the characters in those movies have 0 IQ. It makes no sense. 59th minute. Actually, yes. I've been to the Wisconsin Dells a couple of times. I've been to Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Dells, to be specific. It was like, what, 2 years in a row I did that? Yeah. I like the Wisconsin Dells. It's a nice little town, resort complex. Like, it's a nice little resort complex town. It's nice, especially during the summer. Little resort town. It's got like vibes of a small country town, but a lot of water park resorts. Wisconsin Dells is pretty nice. Like, I'll say, if you're going to do a vacation like that, do not go to Branson. Like, if you're going to do a vacation where you're going to go to a little country-like town, resort town, Sevierville, Knoxville, Tennessee, or Wisconsin Dells. Like, there's those three of those types of Upamecano coming on for Bayern Munich. There's those three cities for those types of vacations. Like, you want a country down-home vibe with a little bit of Musiala coming on as well. I wouldn't say a resort at Knoxville. I mean, I think there is a great Wolff Lodge there. I think there is, but Sevierville, Knoxville, but also there's a lot of Airbnb cabins, which are honestly better. Harry Kane is off. Rafael Guerrero's off for Upamecano and Musiala. Damn, Harry Kane came off 60 minutes in, didn't do anything, and they scored 6 goals. Okay. I mean, I don't celebrate. Goal! No. Let me see. Musiala went out. Header, no, he put it over the bar. Okay. 61st minute. Like, let me tell you, Wisconsin Dells is a beautiful little town. I don't know exactly. I can't say city, town. Some nice little shops. They actually have a strip mall, too. Outlet mall. I say strip mall, but yeah, they do. It's pretty nice and pretty big for an outlet mall. Are you blind? This game's getting boring anyway, so. I mean, I have glasses. I can't really see without them. Who knows? Maybe with them, it's not getting that bad, but still. Bayern Munich. Blocked away. That'll be cleared away. Auckland City somehow is not allowed a goal yet the second half. And Bayern's gotten close. If only you could have done that for 2 halves. 63rd minute. Auckland City headed away. They got it over halfway. Well, it would suck if you couldn't get a freaking goal kick over halfway. Playing forward. Carl. Out for goal kick. No, it's a corner. That's just harsh. Substitutions for Auckland City. Or not. Corner, taken, headed, punched away. In through. Gnabry. Still has it, shot saved. Good block. Unless you've traveled for the away team, yeah, the home team fans cheer when there's a goal. The sad thing about the Florida Panthers is they don't give a shit. Florida, well, yeah, there's a lot of bandwagoners. They don't know how to handle it. They're probably watching their damn phones. I can tell you why they don't cheer. They're a bunch of bandwagoners. They don't care about hockey. Florida's winning because they've signed a bunch of mercenaries who don't mind hurting the shit out of people. They're playing in a freaking city with no tax. They have a coach who loves prison rules. Of course, the fans are happy they're winning, but they don't cheer because they don't care about hockey. Two subs for Auckland City. Yeah, also, Oilers fans are taking over the building because the Oilers actually have fans. Lagos and Joe coming on for Auckland City. Yeah, also, that's a good point. No, they wouldn't do that. Oilers fans wouldn't beat them up. But, see, Panthers fans don't really care. And also, Oilers fans are overrunning that building as well. That's true. But they wouldn't beat anybody up. But yeah, the Panthers don't have as many fans as you'd like to think. You're right. See, the problem is the Florida Panthers play near Miami, but guess what? Messi doesn't play hockey. Well, the good news about DAZN is you can get DAZN, start a DAZN account and watch the Club World Cup for free. As long as you have an email account, you download DAZN or just go to their website, open up an account with your email. You don't have to put anything in. You can watch the Club World Cup for free and some certain other sports. It's not that hard. Don't get the premium package. I didn't do that either. This is fine without the premium package. I'm watching this for free. I don't have the DAZN premium package for the Club World Cup. This is just fine. They say that's in 4K. I can't even freaking... This looks fine to me. Shot, goal, goal. Or not. It is. It hit the back of the net. 7-0 Bayern. There it is for Musiala. Bayern finally gets another goal. 7-0. Jamal Musiala. Oh, hey, look. The Germans scored 7 during another World Cup. At least it wasn't a Brazilian team this time. Another 7 goals. A German team has scored 7 goals at a World Cup once again. 777. Lucky 7. Go to casino, spend all your money, watch all your money disappear. 68th minute. 777. Yeah. On your phone, yeah. Shot blocked. But as I said, the whole Club World Cup's for free on DAZN. And starting an account doesn't mean you're paying for anything on DAZN. There's a free account. You can sign up on the app and you can watch the Club World Cup. Honestly, anything you pay for on DAZN, I think is just pay-per-view, but that does not apply to the Club World Cup unless you want the premium package, which don't do. The free version of the Club World Cup's just fine because I'm watching the games live. I don't need the replays. 69th minute. And also, I could watch Formula 4 for free on DAZN too, which I didn't know that. So having DAZN, I guess, is good for me. Like, I ain't gonna buy no boxing matches on DAZN. I ain't gonna buy no freaking... I'm good with the free Club World Cup and free Formula 4. I'm good. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do it on your phone, yeah, you can do that. Just download the app and then boom, boom, boom. If it asks you to put in a card, you've gone too far. 70th minute. Club Leon should have been in the group stage of the Club World Cup. I agree. Leon should have been at the Club World Cup. They got screwed. Bayern fans probably cheer if Auckland scores. Yeah, I agree. I think Leon got screwed. 2 subs for Auckland City. I wouldn't say the worst. It would just be normal. It'd just be normal service. If the Gold Cup is not won by Canada and Edmonton doesn't win the Stanley Cup, or if one or the other doesn't, it's just normal service. It can't be the worst. You and Manicum is off for DeVries and Kilcoley for Auckland City, 71st minute. It won't be the worst. It'll just be normal. Like, for expectations when it comes to Canadian football, Canadian soccer, yeah, it'll be the worst year. Because we had expectations to win at least one trophy. We bottled both of the actual trophies. Oh, but the Canadian Shield, don't. No, I'm not that delusional. I'm not going to cope that hard with a Canadian Shield. You're out of your mind. Like, even I'll tell you. If anybody was going to cope that hard, it'd be me. Penalty? Are you kidding me? That's soft. Penalty for Bayern Munich. Yeah, no, that was soft. SAWFT, soft. Yeah, Canadian. Toronto gets to 10 before Red Bulls get to an Open Cup or something. It was something like that. I would still say Toronto gets to 10, even though we still got problems. It was something like that. Here comes Bayern's penalty. Jamal Musiala to take. I still think Toronto gets to 10. It was something like that. Before Red Bull get an Open title. I still think Toronto gets the 10 can champs before Red Bulls get an Open title. 73rd minute, Musiala takes a short run-up goal. 8-0 Bayern Munich. 8-0 Bayern Munich. Easy as you like. I want 10. I want 10. Are you watching on DAZN? Yeah, how else would I be watching? These games aren't on TNT. It might be on TDNA. I don't know. DAZN always seems easier at this point. 73rd minute. Actually, let me check. No, it's just DAZN for this one. Don't blame them. This was always going to go one way. 8-0 is crazy. Toronto's never lost that badly. Nobody wanted it. Nobody wanted the rights to put it on TV except, well, I mean, TNT did a couple of games and 2DNA's doing a couple, but at least DAZN put it on DAZN for free. At least you don't have to pay for it. I don't think I would have paid for the club. Well, ROI, I would have paid for the Club World Cup for a month, but if I had to, but I would have been pissed about it. I mean, ROI, I'm sure, it would have been worth it, but, whatever. It's just Auckland City. It's not like Miami did well against Al Ahly. It's Bayern Munich. It's one of the best European teams ever. Shot save versus Auckland City. The smallest team to probably ever play at a Club World Cup. Like, yeah, they're more dominant than the rest of Oceania. Except for that one time they got knocked out by Hene Sport. That happened once. Other than that, Earthquakes versus Austin. Open Cup, 8 clubs left. Union versus Red Bulls. DC versus Nashville. We have Chicago versus Minnesota and Earthquakes versus Austin. I say the Union beats the Red Bulls. I say Nashville beats DC. I say Minnesota beats Chicago. And Earthquakes beat Austin. I say Minnesota over San Jose. And what else was it? I would say Union over Nashville. The final is Minnesota versus Nashville. Nashville wins. That's what I think. Wait. Philly. The final is Philly versus Philly wins the final. Philly's actually pretty solid. I think Philly wins the Open Cup this year is my prediction. Red Bulls are close, but I think Philly gets it done. Fair enough, but they don't play any of them yet. They don't play any of the top 4 ranked teams in the world yet, so if they ever do, if they get that far, well, we'll find out. But I mean, they play. If Miami finishes second and PSG still wins the second or Group B, they play PSG. Then you're going to find out how Miami gets destroyed. Well, Toronto, if they call the Pirate, they'll be in the 2026 CONCACAF Champions Cup. Because they'll make a freaking run for the ages to the MLS Cup. But they won't do that, so they won't be there. Brought down. Tried to spin. They call the Pirate, yeah. But I understand that. But if the Pirates there, why would they lose to Club Leon? But Toronto being in the 2026 CONCACAF Champions Cup in the current phase will not happen. Now, if they call the Pirate, make a run, win MLS Cup, get the Champions Cup. Well, we wouldn't lose to Leon, but the way they would lose to Leon is if they somehow made it in this format, which they would not. In this current state, which they would not. So, 78th minute. Wonder who the host will be for the 2029 Club World Cup. Sounds like it'll be the USA again. Sounds like the USA is going to do it again. They're going to let the USA do it back to back, which kind of kills the, what's the word? Kind of kills the reason why they do these summer before World Cup tournaments. They do it to test the host country, but because there's 6 host countries for the next World Cup, they're not going to send it to Spain or Portugal or Morocco or any of the South American countries. Let's do it Brazil. That'd be awesome. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let the South American countries do the Club World Cup. Let them. Besides just being a host of one game at the next World Cup and getting knocked out of hosting a World Cup for another 2 cycles because FIFA's absolutely corrupt. By the way, you know what that means? I think we all have said the same things. Like, and speaking of, because of what FIFA pulled, guess what? CONCACAF will host the 2038 FIFA World Cup because the UEFA Africa CONMEBOL would still be out of the running to host a World Cup because of 2030 and 2038. The Asian Confederation would be out of the running because they hosted 2034 in Saudi Arabia. OFC is not going to host a World Cup on their own. So basically, because of the shit that FIFA pulled, CONCACAF is the only way they could host a World Cup in 2038. CONCACAF will have to host the 2038 World Cup in some way, shape, or form. Because of if FIFA keeps their hosting rules, their hosting rotation rules, like you're out for 2 cycles, the next 2 cycles, which means 2030, UEFA, Africa, CONMEBOL are all out because of 2030. 2034, Asia's out because of 2034. So there will be another CONCACAF World Cup in 2038. 12 years after 2026. There has to be. Unless they change the rules. Like proper World Cup. So what? Like the first 3 of 4 Club World Cups be in the USA? Or in CONCACAF? 2025, 2029. 2033, 2025, 2029, 2033, 2037. Yeah, the first 3 out of 4 will be the USA if they have the way they want it. I mean, who else would host it? What, you think Mexico will get their own World Cup? Hell, it might be. I could see USA and Mexico doing it without Canada's help in 2038. It might just be all USA. Who am I kidding? 82 minutes. That'd be awesome. Like, watching a Central American World Cup would be awesome. I don't understand how that would work. Like all Costa Rica, Honduras, and Costa Rica, Honduras, and El Salvador could probably do it, right? A Mexico plus Central, like Mexico plus Honduras plus El Salvador, Costa Rica World Cup would probably work. See, I'd like to see them go outside the box for it in 2038 if we're going to go back to CONCACAF. Is Mueller playing striker now? 83rd minute, I would No. Playing forward. Musiala, shot, goal. 9-0. 9-0. Musiala. Wait, is that a second half hat trick? It is. Musiala scores a hat trick. Horrible giveaway by Auckland City, and Musiala scores. 9 goals, 9-0. A hat trick for Musiala. He came on at the 61st minute. He scored a hat trick in 23 minutes. 22 minutes. Puts away the rebound, or puts away the horrible giveaway. My Lord, 9-0. I want one more. One more goal, Bayern. One more goal. If we're going to do this, do it right. 10-0, baby. Get one more. You have 7 minutes. One more. Is this his first hat trick? I would probably guess yes. Jamal Musiala hat trick. Please, 10-0. I want one more. I want one more. No, I'm saying Greg Vanny's a fraud. The dude got carried by Sebastian Javinko, Alejandro Pozuelo, and Ricky Puig. Grass may be greener on the other side, but it only looks that way because Toronto's been absolutely dumb. And then the Galaxy's had the worst season of MLS history from a defending champion. Probably just one of the worst seasons in history overall at this point. Vanny's a joke. Just got the 10. Might as well make it 10. I want a 10th goal. 10 goals. 10 goals. Come on, Bayern. Don't let me down. Yeah, of course they did, but, well, no, I don't think so. Headed away. Carl. Shot blocked. Kimmich. And that ends up not working out. 86 minutes. Throw in. Auckland actually defended. They kind of really... Bayern seemed like they were pulling punches there. Let's be real. Damn it, that's not good news for number 9. They pulled punches. Or number 10. They pulled punches. You kind of have to. Considering you let in that horrible giveaway. Meyer Bevan's still on. He's just standing there like, guys... Y'all tried, I guess, Auckland. Y'all tried. Not really, but you did. 86 minute. You tried. You tried. You tried. Was Bayern playing with a striker? No. Cross in. Auckland really don't want to get hit with number 10. They really don't want to get hit with the 10th goal. 87th minute. You can tell they really don't want to be hit with a number 10 goal. 86 minutes. Hmm. 87th minute. There's not going to be a more one-sided match. I agree. 88th minute. Bayern Munich. This is so, this is just something, man. It's something. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Betting against Bayern against Auckland City. 88th minute. Please explain Toronto not being in 2025 Leagues Cup. They weren't good enough. They weren't one of the 18 MLS teams good enough to be in there. I don't understand because they were pretty close to the playoffs, but save. Gnabry, cross, shot, goal, goal, there it is. Number 10, Thomas Muller scores the 10th. There it is. 10-0 Bayern Munich. Now you better not take it away. Lovely stuff. I don't know. Bayern Munich is one of the best teams in European football. Boca and Benfica. Don't tell me. That was not offside. Besides, Muller was onside. Don't take it away. Just let it sit. Like, what's the point? Oh, God, it's 10. 10-0 Bayern Munich. It's going to stand. 250 goals for Thomas Muller for Bayern Munich. The 10th goal of this game is his 250th goal for the club. Good for him. 10-0. Right on the doorstep in 90 minutes. 10 seconds to go. If they give any stoppage time, that's evil. That is evil. If they give any stoppage time, that is evil. 5 minutes of stoppage time. You are evil, FIFA. You are evil. Save. You are evil. PSG versus Atletico is next. We'll be live for USA Trinidad at 5. I might be watching Palmeiras Porto on the computer as well. We might throw that on the computer. We'll have a double live stream for Botafogo Seattle Sounders, and we have Costa Rica Suriname, a double live for those games. And that's where our double review will come from. So 3 more streams. I'll be watching the Haiti game on my own. Why are they at in 5 minutes? I don't know. They're evil. That's evil. That's evil. That's evil. I think I'll be watching the Haiti game on my own. Like, I'll watch it, but it'll be like 8:15 to 9:15. Like the last couple of minutes of the Haiti-Saudi Arabia game, I'll be talking about when Botafogo Seattle is playing. Pretty much, unless they call the Pirate. I say a draw. I'm not going to go that far. I think Trinidad will draw, but if they win, I'll laugh my ass off. I might do an RSR for that. Speaking of, if Trinidad wins, I have enough time. I might do an RSR for that game too. Say I won't if Trinidad wins. Say I won't. Which non-European team will go the farthest and what's the most likely final? It'll be tied between, well, no, Al Ahly. I have Al Ahly going to quarterfinals. That might have changed, though, after last night. I have PSG Man City as the final. PSG beating Man City. 3 minutes to go. Auckland should join CONCACAF so they have a chance to cup. No. Like, I will say, if the USA loses to Trinidad, I have time to do an RSR for that game. I'll do it. Like, from 5 to 9 o'clock, or 7, 9 o'clock, I have 2 hours. I can put up an RSR in that time. If USA loses that game, I might do it. Say I won't. They were up 6-0 already. They scored 4 in the second half. Now, of course, Musiala scored 3 of those, but the only guy who scored a single goal was Sasha Bowie. Well, he did better than Harry Kane. Harry Kane couldn't score shit. Mr. finally won a trophy, couldn't score shit. Lol. Troll-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Troll-la-la-la. Troll-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Troll-la-la-la. $3.43. Or actually, I want to see the stats for this game. 1 minute to go. Yeah, I think, oh yeah. I don't think you have to worry about that though. But there's 8 teams left and they're one of them. Still don't have to worry. They're playing Philly. Philly's really good this year, which shocks me, but whatever. PSG's on a TUDNA. Oh, they actually do have PSG versus Atletico on TNT. I'm still watching on DAZN. Screw it. 4:35. Yeah. Still some good teams on the western side, though, and they'll host the finals, so we'll see. Seconds to go. The final seconds of the game. 4:55. Playing forward. They'll go out for a goal kick, 5 minutes. And it's full time. 10-0 for Bayern Munich. 10-0 for Bayern Munich. Full time. Auckland City got killed. That was not a mercy killing. They got bodied. With that being said, 10-0 Bayern Munich. If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Super chats on this live stream. Put this in playlist. Share this with your friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for PSG versus Atletico Madrid. Live watch along. That's it for that game. I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you for PSG versus Atletico. Peace.